You know, I done got so good at doing these live streams solo. First, let me turn one of those. I can't see shit right now. Okay, I done got so good at doing these live streams solo. Super easy to do. First off, first and foremost, thank you for everybody's tuning in. If you're new to my video, if you're new to my channels, Facebook users, hit that like, Dominating Impulse. YouTube, hit that subscribe button. Y'all know how to do. Like the video, leave the comments. We're just gonna jump into it. With the Flash and Black Lightning both debuting last night, I thought, you know what I'm saying? Well, I didn't think, I got to get back on my reviews. Number one, the Flash is much better than last season. I'm gonna just call it like it is. Last season was terrible. I know how he's a DC fanboy. He'll never talk about the Flash. Last season was a joke. Period. But this season, it was much, much better. And y'all know how I do. Y'all know how all my videos is gonna be top 10s. It's gonna be Easter eggs. So I'm just gonna dive into the top 10. Getting started with number 10. The biggest part of this episode to me is when Barry, Nora, and Wally face through the plane. They ripped that straight out the comics. Keystone City. They did it through a bridge and a building. You didn't think that was dope as fuck. You probably watching the wrong TV show. And in the midst of all that, number 9, they gave us the Flash family, and we building up to it. And if you didn't know, Nora is essentially replacing Bart. She's everything that Bart Allen would be. We got some Flash Museum references all the time. That's how Nora got all this information about Barry. She got the Flash ring. She got the tachyon devices. It was a lot of reverse Flash shit too. I'm gonna get to that a little later in the video. We get into the real meat and potatoes of the episode, but there were so many things mentioned that I think, I still got to talk about that shit too. Like, let me bring it up. So y'all know the whole show is focused around the Flash leaving. You talking about Crisis on Infinite Earths, like, yeah, straight out the comic shit. The CW doing an amazing job at that. Um, but other than that, I'm trying to pull up the scene. Yeah, it was a lot of references this episode. Like right now, Back to the Future. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was sick. It was another one that they brought up. Which if y'all keeping track, where my shit at? See, my shit is being thrown out. This is why I need to hire an assistant. And then we had the Terminator 2, all time travel references, which is about Nora not fucking up the timeline. And like I said, there was a lot of reverse Flash in this episode. You got the Flash Museum, you got the Flash Ring, you have all of the stories about Crisis on Infinite Earths. Like Nora, she was pretty good, but her actual explaining everything, and I'm gonna bring up Wally real quick because his mentioning is gonna be very insignificant. With the rest of the season, we're probably gonna see him for these first 3 episodes, and then he's gonna go away because they just don't know what the hell they doing with Wally. Let me bring this up as well. We got the King Shark versus Gorilla Grodd Easter egg. That's number 5 if y'all keeping track. They gonna pay that off later in the season. Watch what I tell you. Don't y'all hate when I'm right? I'm usually always right. Like I say, it was a lot of shit in this episode, man. I don't know. They paid it off though. I'm trying to bring up my screen back up so y'all can see your boy. I can't even bring this shit up. Then my music goes away. This is why I need to hire somebody. Straight up. All right, now I'm back. But yeah, it was a lot of shit that they did this episode. I thought they paid it off. The CGI was amazing. We got to see some people die. Shit. What else did I mention? See, when I wrote this episode all out, I planned it out so perfectly. And I feel like it's one part that I need y'all to see, and I can't even remember. Oh yeah, here it is right now. So Nora, when she's explaining why Barry's gone, and when they had that wedding last season, that was the first time meeting her daddy. So little cake on the ice cream. Like I say, it's gonna be a lot more coming. Gonna be a lot more people who gonna die. That's gonna be sick. That's all I got for this one. Make sure y'all like. Make sure y'all subscribe. New podcast is coming for all my fans. I can't think of nothing more else to say. Thank you for tuning in. Till next time, ladies and gents, I'm out.